Orange, what do you expect? Are you retarded?
In the dead of night, when the shadows creep, Dirty Fylth is joining while Cryptid sleep. Sasquatch dancing from the solid skies, Monkman's bitches with glowing eyes. It's Dirty Fylth and Cryptid cartoons, spaced out radio, blasting past the moon. Dogman howls, aliens grin, buoys block as the weird begins. Draws legends that we love, from swampy lands to the stars above. Brushes pays, the crowd leans in. Every stroke lets the fun begin. So buckle up, touch truth news. Dirty Fylth and Cryptid cartoons. Spaced out radio, he's calling for you.
Hello, creeps and cryptids. Welcome to a proper Saturday episode of Cryptid Cartoons with Dirty Fylth. Ooh, hold on a sec here. Good thing I was wearing pants, everybody. Oh, that'd be embarrassing. All right, I'm here every Saturday, pending alien abduction or getting beaten up by Bigfoot. And you can also follow Dave Scott Monday to Friday. And on Fridays, Element 115 with Lee Strauss. Hold on a second while I close this window. That won't be a problem. I measured the room. It fits perfectly all my junk, too. Anyways, we're back with another cartoon. And thanks for everybody that hung out yesterday for the super sneaky secret show. Because Dave's out in California somewhere, you know, shirt off, dancing on tables and everything like that. So yes, let's see who's already oozed into the chat room today. Hello, Undead Jed. I hope that drawing gets to you at some point in time. Hello, Kitty Cattywhack. Pretty sure you got about 15 drawings. Lovely Jules. I bet you got about 12 drawings. And her attack goats. And throwing cats. And Andrew Gnome's Trucking Express Incorporated. LLT. Excuse me. All right. So previously, we had this idea. Well, I didn't make up the idea. I got my writer to make it up. That's Foxx. She's my writer. It's called Amazing Moves. And it's basically a little comic about the goblin who goes dancing to the song Dance Magic Dance, and he's unaware that the man in black is watching him, wondering what the heck is going on. So for this to happen, the goblin first has to bring his boombox, which he's going to be carrying from the city out to the forest where he goes dancing. So he's sneaking out at nighttime. That's the premise of this drawing. I was listening to that song a whole bunch too. It's been a long time since I heard it. All right, so this is
glad he's not dancing in the labyrinth.
Yeah. Bad things can happen there. All right. So this is going to be the first. I'm not sure how many pages this is going to end up being, but I like drawing these long format cartoons because they fit really good into a book. So, and it just so happens that I'm writing a third book because you have to do 3. You can't just do 1 or 2.
And Undead Jed said he did receive his pics and bonus sticker.
Ooh, bonus sticker. I don't remember putting that in there, but good job, me. Thinking ahead. Sometimes I do that. I'll, cat fuzz. Once again, foiled by the cat fuzz. I'll send something to somebody and then I'll have some stickers or like a little art card or something and throw it in there because why the heck not? Takes up less space at my place. My junk can clutter up your house instead, and I feel better about it. Oh, look, there's my pops. Well, I love you too, Dad. All right. My dad's coming to visit me today. And it's also my mom's birthday. So I don't get to just slack around after. I got a whole bunch of important stuff to go do and people to see and all that fun stuff. So it's going to be a busy Saturday. They say no rest for the wicked. That's me. I'm the wicked. That's also an old Korn song, too. I wonder if they're still doing stuff.
Yes, they are. And it was actually a cover of an Ice Cube song.
Yes, that is also correct. I also happen to like Ice Cube. And I got Deftones' new album as well. Well, look, there's a Shameless Slut piled in.
Yeah.
Nice shirt, by the way.
Thanks.
Foxx is wearing this really cool shirt. You can't see it because the camera doesn't go that way, but it's got one of my aliens on it. It's size girl, so it doesn't fit me. But I have to have a... Did you make yourself tea?
No, I did not.
Oh, well. You can if you want.
Oh, no, I can't. I've got this thing.
Oh, yes, she's trapped by a cat. Hello, Ossiange. Oh, there's some other people that came in here. Yes. Magnus Zvetterqvist. Hello. There's Baked Beano. His stuff is on the way as well. Canada Post taking about 14,000 days to get that there. See, this is why we need portals, so I won't have to pay shipping on anything. I can just send stuff to people. Oh, yes, by the way as well, because I'm doing this all the time now, there's another drawing. Oh, here, do you want your list? Yes. At the end of the show, there will be a giveaway for this drawing, which is stupid light. Anyways, it's 32 squared telling the space Sprog gremlin that you probably don't want to wrestle the big guy because he's drunk off milk and he figures he can arm wrestle the Sasquatch, which is not going to happen. So he's out of control. That little gargoyle, I tell you. He's like, oh, look, this is my lap that I get to sit in all the time. Pile in. Then he'll probably climb up her chest and put his arms around her neck and smush his face into hers. And then she'll be like, yes, hello.
No, but I had my purse sitting on my lap for, longer than normal. And he looked at me as if, like, I murdered his child or something.
What is that thing?
Just offended, like, excuse me, what?
What is this thing on your lap? That can't be there. I will remove it for you, for I am the gremlin. Yeah, Baked Beano. So you'll probably get that about next year around this time. Actually, no, it says 4 to 12 weeks. I think they forgot to put a 0 on the end of it, but so. And I just went regular mail. I didn't go super express because, like $200 is a little out of my price range. I wouldn't even spend $200 on myself, so I wouldn't spend $200 on anyone else. Unless it's art supplies, then I have no problem. I don't even look at the price of that stuff. I just walk into the store. I'm like, oh, I need about 10 of these and 7 of those. And then when the guy goes to tell me the price, I just push my finger into his lips. I'm like, shh, don't. And then I spend the money and go home. And that's probably the only purchasing that I don't mind doing. Which actually, when I move to my new place, I'll be super close to the art store that I always go to, which will be nice. And I'll also be close to Jumbo Dim Sum. Oh, yeah. You're going to get to know me on a first name basis. You're like, hey, there's Klaus coming in for more curry squid and shumai. Oh, yeah. All right. So here we are. Get this goblin all background of the goblin all colored up here. He's actually a nice guy. But you know what? Unfortunately, he stole this stereo. So he's the type of guy that would... Crap. He's the type of guy that would... Ew. Jeez. Hold on a second, folks. I'm having an issue here.
Oh, lovely. Ugh. This is when you need music on hold.
Please hold. Technical difficulties. That was gross. Nothing like trying to get something out of the garbage and you reach in and there's a whiskey hairball that's still nice and slimy in there. Delicious. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I had to deal with a handful of cat puke. Nice. What are the perks that you get with living with animals? Dogs do it too, and it's actually grosser when a dog does it because I don't know, dogs eat everything. Especially the warehouse dog. I seen her eat a cigarette butt one day. Yeah. Incredible. But you gotta have the animals, it's very important. All right. Got most of the background done here. Let's get to do the purple now around the stars because oh, look, cat fuzz. Who would have thought? Yeah, I don't think it was Foxx hacking up a hairball into my garbage, but at least if she did, it wasn't on the floor.
I have some respect.
I have a little bit of... I'm not totally uncouth here. Mostly.
I try to be couth when I'm at other people's houses.
Do you know what the word gruntled means?
Gruntled isn't actually a word.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It means to be content. Hence disgruntled. And also, Gruntle is a character in the Malazan Book of the Fallen, which I will plug that anytime I get a chance. I didn't think it was a word either, and I had to look it up. I was like, did he really name a character named Gruntle?
Because like I remember reading something years ago that said like disgruntled doesn't like gruntled isn't an actual word, so why disgruntled exists was I don't know. But maybe they just made it up to fix that whole
Maybe I'm wrong.
conundrum.
You know what? So, one of the nerds out there should go search up if Gruntle is a word. Okay, well, we have the Office Nerd doing it. Thanks, Office Nerd. Office Nerd is doing that. Well, Drawing Nerd does the drawings. Alrighty. It may come up as Gruntle. He's got tiger stripes on him because he's the mortal sword of Trake, the tiger of summer. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to hear about books. We're trying to lead drawings. If you do want to hear about books, you can go to Amazon.com and plug in Cryptid Cartoons Volume 1 or 2, and then buy that. And then you can see a really cool book. That's my book, by the way. It's cheaper if you live in America than Canada, because everything's expensive in Canada. You don't have plastic bags anymore. I was ranting about that last night. It's very difficult to find them. And then if you do happen to find a secret stash of Safeway bags, then probably your boyfriend would use them for dog poop. That's my guess. All right. Coloring these stars. So yes, I forgot. There will be a giveaway of this cartoon. I just kind of trailed off when I was talking about it earlier. So at the end of the show, I will roll some dice between. The number will be between 1 and 100. So you have to pick a number between 1 and 100. I believe there's 3 or 4 numbers that are always picked. So you may have to change your number. And whoever is closest or directly on the dot of that number wins the prize. And it comes in this fancy little magnetic frame. You can stick it on your gun safe or your lunch bucket or your fridge. Or, your weird uncle's piece of metal on the back of his head where they put the implant in. All right. So yes, you got to pick a number between 100. I will roll some dice. And then you have to have a physical mailing address or a post office box of some sort. And then that way I can mail it to you. And there might be other stuff in there. There's probably going to be cat hair. So if you're allergic to cats, make sure you have some Benadryl or something on hand. So, yes. Someone will win the prize. Look at that. Okie dokie. And don't forget, you can also go to spacedoutradio.com and get yourself some fancy stuff. There's no ugly swag there, people. You can get a science blob picture. Why I haven't framed this, I don't know. I just like it. It's my blob. Ugh. And you can also get mugs, and I think they got t-shirts and junk. I'm fairly certain they have t-shirts. And yes, they have Spaced Out Radio socks. I own those socks. They're actually really nice because you can pull them up really high. And there's nothing better in the world, well, not much better in the world than freshly pulled up socks feeling. That's always really nice. And they're fairly decent quality too. I destroy socks. I work in a warehouse and I'm wandering around all day. And they've lasted me quite a while. They don't have a hole in the bottom yet, or in the big toe. The stereotypical big toe hole in socks, which anytime I draw characters that have socks on, I make sure to put a hole in the big toe. Yes. I think Jules can, yes, there it is. Jules can put up the link there. Yes, Andrew and Gnome's Trucking Express. Blob lives on forever. I have her ashes on my dresser. I think I might, when I got a nice garden and everything, I might put them into the garden. Hello, boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a notebook on my lap now.
Oh. Is she not giving you space to sit, mister? Yep. Now he's depressed. Actually, he's a cat. He doesn't care. All he feels is hunger and gotta go poop like 17 times a day and shovel the cat litter box out of 100 times a day because, that's all they do. They just convert food into poop and then look cute and then fight each other. Like earlier today, the gremlin and the gargoyle were battling. Hello, buddy boy. Hello, mister. Yep, there you go. There we are. Found a gargoyle. They were fighting, and I turned around and looked, and there's the gargoyle right on top of the gremlin, choking him out with a headlock, and he's got his jaws clenched onto the middle of his back, and poor gremlin didn't even try to do anything. He just accepted his fate. He's like, well, I guess I'm dead. But that's what happens when you're... Hello, I am the gargoyle.
How dare you look up gruntled?
Are you doing anything besides petting me? Yes, buy. Oh, yes, that's the one. Go to spacedoutradio.com, buy stuff. Because the more things that you buy, then Dave can send me pizza slices. Dave also owes Carter Bouchard a poker match. Or is it the other way around? One of the two.
Okay, so gruntled was originally used to mean like to mumble or grumble in like the 1500s, but as we're using it in the discussion, to, like meaning put in good humor. The verb disgruntle, which has been around since 1682, means to make ill-humored or discontented. The prefix dis often means to do the opposite of. So people might naturally assume that if there is a disgruntle, there must have first been a gruntle, with exactly the opposite meaning. But dis doesn't always work that way. In some rare cases, it functions instead as an intensifier. Disgruntle developed from this intensifying sense of dis plus gruntle, an old word now used only in British dialect, meaning to grumble. In the 1920s, a writer humorously used gruntle to mean to make happy. In other words, as an antonym of disgruntle. The use caught on. At first, gruntle was used only in humorous ways, but people eventually began to use it seriously as well. So the etymology of it, it's a back formation of disgruntled. First known use was in 1926, as described above. Yeah. So.
Okay, I will rescind what I said. I am mostly wrong, but not completely wrong.
I'm not crazy.
Yes. So, well, I guess. Here you go, you little retard. Here you go. So, yes, there's some interestingness there. Everybody, but I would also suggest reading the Malazan Book of the Fallen. It's notoriously difficult to get into, and yes, but if you do get into it and you like fantasy stuff, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna die on that hill. It's the best fantasy series ever made. So there's that. You can disagree with me, but it's pretty good. The authors just kind of dump you into the world. There's no background story or nothing to it. You have to kind of figure everything out. The first 10 books, like I said, are notoriously difficult to get into, but if you tough it out and you're a big toughie, then you'll probably be rewarded with one of the better fantasy series ever. But yes, Malazan Book of the Fallen by Stephen Erickson and Ian S. Esselmont. Both are Canadian lads too, which is double bonus points. They were originally archaeologists, and they ran a whole bunch of role-playing games together, and then they decided to do a screenplay, which didn't work out, and then they tried to make a novel, and when they presented the idea for the novel, the publisher guy or whatever, basically said, we need a novel with lots of characters and everything. So they presented this series with, I don't know, probably like 400 characters or something in it, minimum. And yes, apparently it was too much, and then nobody liked it, so they sat on it for 15 years or something, and then it got popular, and blah, blah, blah. It was really good, so yes. On top of that, you should buy my book. Oh, look, there's Swindlin. Hello, Swindlin. I don't know how you somehow have my name, but anyway, hi, Swindlin. Happy birthday. It's my mom's birthday today, too. Where's my grade? Here it is. It's all hidden away there. Yeah, well, if it wasn't your birthday, Swindlin, I'd ridicule you. No, I wouldn't. I love you. I love my mom so much. I know exactly what time she goes to bed, and then I phone her when I know she's probably just about asleep to pester her. I'll phone her and be like, "Hello, Swindlin." She's like, "Boy, I'm in bed." I'm like, "Are you sleeping?" She's like, "Well, I was." And I go, "Well, now that you're up, you get to listen to me ramble for 25 minutes, half an hour." Because that's what I do to my mom. I do that to my pops too. Because you have to. Great. Slopped all that water on there like a pig. Maybe if she's lucky, she'll get some pizza tonight. Maybe. I'll make her pay for it on her birthday. I used to, funny story, I used to go buy my mom gift certificates for old Army and Navy stores. And I'd always buy some like weird number for it. I'd go in and be like, "Can I get a gift certificate? How much would you like to put on that, sir?" $73.46. They're like, "Really?" "Yes." But that's because, hey.
That was for making your mom paper pizza on her birthday. It was supposed to hit you in the back of the head, but we all know I failed Jim twice.
Yeah, it is a large target too. How do I get out of the house every day with this massive ego? Everybody has an ego. Mine is just better.
Well, if it's anything more important than my ego, I want it caught, shot, and mounted immediately.
So you'd be stuck on your wall for a long time. I remember when we were kids, we used to hang out at West Hampton Mall. My one friend, I think his name was like Patrick or something. Anyway, we were standing there talking, and this like really cute, we were like 16. This really cute girl came up, and he's like, "Wow, he's like, if I could have a new life, he's like, I would like to be your shower head." I was like, I don't think it's gonna work. And then they ended up dating too, which was actually kind of funny. So feel free to use that one, anybody. All right. Let's see here. I got to do the sidewalk next. Yes. I think my mom's like, "Ow. Being clawed." Yep. Look at him. No remorse in those eyes. Foxx no longer has feet. They have been shredded by cat.
Sucks to be him. His dew claw stuck on my sock.
Yeah, the gargoyle's got a little bit of a foot fetish. He's got an everything fetish. He's just, yeah, there's something wrong with him.
He's a shameless slut.
He is a shameless slut. Showing off his wiener and laying on his back. He's like, "Hey, draw me like one of your French Sprogs," which I still have to draw that cartoon.
Yes,
That's what I should have did today. No, I gotta do the goblin one, because the goblin's hilarious. He's just a little misunderstood. My mom has a cat. His name's Buster. I call him the Butster. He's a little tuxedo guy. He's got a really annoying meow, and he's a pest. And he used to have a little tiny brother. I used to call him the Perv. He was an orange cat too. I called him the Perv because anytime he'd have a shower, he'd jump up on the side and stare at you. It was really unnerving. Mr. Perv.
So what would that make this thing?
I don't know. He's a shameless slut. I guess Magnus says dirty. I have a very beautiful singing voice. I can't sing, and I can't play any instruments. I can play a synthesizer because all you have to do is push one button. It does all the work for you. But actually, you know what, Magnus? I've had people say you should do what's the like thing where you read a book? Narration or cover reading or something. Audio book reading
voiceover.
Thing. Yes, voiceover. I think that's the thing. People have said that I should do that. I should maybe give that a try. I don't know. I guess it just, I don't know. I swear I don't sound like this. I sound normal in when you meet me in person. I don't have this weird voice. So every time I go hear my voice, it's like, nah, I don't sound like that. I think everybody has that feeling though.
The voice that you hear in your ears coming out of your mouth is different than what everyone else hears. So what we hear is actually the way you sound.
Well, you guys are all wrong. I sound way better than that. If that's even possible. How am I going to get out of this room like big head? All right. So yes. Oh, by the way, anybody that's new here, because I think a couple people snuck in, I'm going to give away this drawing. I'll sign the back and write like a dirty poem or something on it. Anyways, so you have to pick a number. To win this drawing, you pick a number between 1 and 100. And I will roll some dice. And the person with the number closest or directly on that wins. And in fact, if you guess the number that rolls, I have an extra sticker somewhere here in my pile of stuff, I will send a sticker with it anyways. So yes, you have to have a physical mailing address or a post office box. So pick a number between 1 and 100. I'll roll some dice here after I get this all drawn up, and then everyone will be happy. Well, one person will be happy, and the rest of you guys will be sad. And I will be happy because I'm going to go sneak out and have some chicken wings after this. And then go hang out with the family. Buy my mom pizza. Buy my dad pizza. Everybody I'm going to Oprah pizza to everybody I know. If you live in Edmonton, you can come out and have pizza as well. Oh boy. You slut. Here. Oh, stop that. He's causing a ruckus over here. These cats, I tell you. If Baked Beano wins, Mel gets the drawing. So technically, Mel is somehow swindled 2 entries into this. I don't know. We'll have to check the. Let me check my book to see if. Let me check the book to see if it's legal or not. Check the rules here. Yeah, it's legal. You're good to go. Bonk. 69 is king. Oh yeah. That's my friend Barb's age. Oh wait, no, it's her birthday soon. But she's going to Grenada today, so we won't get to see Barb. I'm sorry, Foxx.
Aw.
Actually, maybe. No, I think she's leaving on the 22nd. I'll have to double check. Yes, that's how I feel. My little snorter. Sometimes I call the gargoyle my little snorter because when he gets all excited, he does this little weird snorting thing. But yes. Anyways, this drawing is almost ready for the most important part, the inking. Let's get the old number 4 and the number 2 out here. Mel gets number 75 too. Yes, apparently.
Well, that's standing number. So, and if he wins, he's giving it to Mel. So yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yes, I have to have some of my delicious tap water here.
Oh, your mom's off for now.
Okay, bye, Swindle. I love you. See you later. Bye. I'll call you when I get back from chicken wings. Alrighty. Now we're gonna do this alien up here. This is Carl flying around. Probably stole a UFO. At least it's not a cat this time. Last night the cat stole the UFO. Damn cats.
Yeah, but at least the cats have a better, landing smoothly percentage than Carl does. Because yeah.
Yeah, Carl's the type of alien that would back his UFO into your truck or crash it into the desert instead of going left at Albuquerque. What a guy. Yep. You can't trust those damn aliens sometimes. Go into your house and do all that weird alien things. Probably drink your milk out of your fridge and then, you'd probably go to your house, drink the milk out of your fridge, and then leave the milk on the counter overnight. It's just the type of guy he seems to be.
I mean, come on. When he goes drinking with Bigfoot, he lets Bigfoot teleport when he's drunk off his ass.
That's the danger of teleporting when you're loaded. You want to teleport directly into a wall because you die instantly. Apparently. I'm not a very big expert in teleporting, but that's what they claim. And my claims come from most role-playing games will tell you that if you teleport into a wall.
And the cats just won't spill the secrets of teleporting because we all know that cats teleport.
Yes. Look at him. He's just going to come over here and pile in. Hello, mister. Hello, you handsome boy. Or not. He's just going to use me as a traveling stool. He's probably going to go pile on top of Foxx. Nope. She's spared temporarily. So yes, this drawing is going to be part of a little... I have a little scribbly here. Where is it? There it is. So this is kind of how my drawings... If anyone ever wonders, this is how the drawings usually start. It's a scribble, and it's going to be the goblin dancing around. And the man in black is going to be following him because, well, the goblin's kind of a jerk. So it's kind of like a gremlin, really, if you think about it. But he's been trailing the goblin for a while, so he's going to watch him, and then he's going to be astounded when he puts his boombox on and starts dancing like a dork. So, because the man in black he's basically the MP of the cartoon world. What are you doing, mister? Hey, stop it. Go downstairs and bug your mom and tell her you want to go outside. Go cry by the back door because you're a big crybaby. Hey, are you a big crybaby? Yeah, you are. Sorry, I had to beat up the cat a little bit. Yeah, the gargoyle's always on a mission. His mission is usually hide around a corner, and then when the gremlin comes by, he attacks the gremlin and beats crap out of him. You wouldn't think it would be like that because the gremlin's not a fat cat. He's just really big. He's got some. Okay, well, Magnus, put a number down so if you win, then
I've got him down for 14.
okay. Well, if you win, Magnus, here, well, just go to my website and email me. My email's on there. Fylthy@fylthy.com. And then if you win, you know what? You'll probably win now because you're leaving. So yes, have a good day, Magnus. Go out and do all that Magnus things that you do. Probably going to go skiing or something with a Scandinavian name like that. Stereotypical Scandinavian things. Listen to Royksop or something. Some nice black metal. They're pretty good at that stuff over there. All right. So yes, Goblin's going out there. Gonna go do some dancing in the forest, and he thinks he's gonna be all alone. But the man in black is gonna take some pictures of it. Then he can the man in black can blackmail him. Wow. It's like Blixley Broomhandle working at the Best Better Builders Business Bureau. How's that for alliteration? All right. And then the moon. Always have to have the moon always has to look chunky and cheesy and everything because who knows? Maybe the moon is actually made out of cheese, and that's why we won't go back there. They claim they're going to go back there. Then they said they would. And they just kind of never said anything else about it. So maybe I missed it somewhere. I've been slightly preoccupied boxing up my house, so it feels weird to live in a place for like 10 years and then box everything up and move to a new place with a south-facing window so my plants can love it. You know what I forgot last night, actually? A couple days ago with some of these drawings. Yes. I forgot to put some flies on this drawing. Unbelievable. There we go. That was from a couple weeks ago. It's very important to put flies and or moths near the lights because then, well, you know, that's what's attracted to them. Ooh, speaking of that too, I can put up my bat house. I have a bat house, which is badass. Been waiting 10 years to put that bad boy up. All right. And also, I'm slowly working on my third book, which is actually a lot easier now that almost my stuff is all packed up because I got nothing else to do besides stare at the computer. So it works out good. Alrighty. Now we got to draw color ink up the goblin. Yes, Jules left last time and won. So maybe that's the secret. It's like if you're waiting for a bus and it's not showing up, and you light a cigarette. Yeah. It works every time. At least in Edmonton. I don't know about anywhere else. Maybe it's just an Edmonton thing. Holy, look at him. Yeah. Well, it's not his fault. He's orange. So
I know.
it's like, you know, yelling at a redheaded stepchild or something.
Clearly, he does not have the brain cell this afternoon.
No. That poor little gremlin. But he's a good boy anyways. Giant suckhole to his mommy, but... Okay. Mel WD40. Hello, Mel WD40. He says, I only fresh drip brew my coffee and only use blue alien lube. Well, I guess if that works for you. Great. Blue alien lube. Is that blue alien like
the brand, or is it made from?
Yeah. Is that the brand, or is it made from the blue avians of the Corey Good variety? And you know what, Baked Beano? Speaking of slippery, I've always wanted to open my own hot dog stand and call it Sweet Uncle Stevie's Slippery Sausage Shack. I think I mentioned that the other weekend.
I think you did.
No.
But the whole thing about the blue alien lube reminded me of one thing. You know the song "Purple People Eater"?
Yes.
Which is true? Was the purple people eater a purple creature that consumes humans, or was it a creature that consumes purple humans? Because there's no emphasis either way to, kind of hint, was it a purple creature eating humans or a creature eating purple humans?
What do you... Ow, bonk. What do you guys think? Was it a creature that ate purple? Now, where are these purple humans from?
I don't know.
They probably live underground.
Again, it's not specified in the song, to the best of my knowledge, that it was Earth that he came to, because there's a line that goes, but that's not the reason why I came to land. Doesn't really say where he landed. So it could have been on a planet that has purple people.
Interesting.
Undead Jed said it was a purple creature.
Well, unless anybody can refute that, we're going to go with that one. I had something I was going to say about it, but of course, I just all of a sudden got orange cat brained and I can't remember. Hopefully I don't start exhibiting orange cat tendencies now. All right. Nonetheless, continue up with this. Here's the power cord, which I don't know if it's going to plug into anything. I think he's just going to be dancing and there will be no music and he's just imagining it all because it would be a little more comical, I'd say. There's his little goblin feet, which is very important when you draw cartoons or any type of drawing, is to make sure you show the feet, because a lot of artists like to skimp on that. They're like, I'm going to put the feet behind some bushes or something, or I'm going to not draw them, have them under some smoke or something to that effect. And then I think it's just a cheesy way out. Somebody called me out on never drawing feet when I was probably 15, 16. And ever since then, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to show that guy. And yes. Yes, Katie Caddywack says the purple creature came down to Earth.
Okay. Did they actually specify that in the song? I can't remember. Like, I haven't heard that song since I was, 3?
It's been a long time. And it's been a long time since I listened to Magic Dance as well.
Yeah, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I remember that line, but I don't know if they specify they came to Earth. Well,
I think we're going to get to the bottom of this and solve this problem today, everybody. And then maybe next week we can solve the caramel secret. That's what I'd ask the aliens if they ever showed up. You get one question to ask the aliens. What's this? What's the caramel secret? They'd be like, really? Humanity gets one question and that's what you asked? Be like, yes. It's very important. I don't even know I wonder if Americans have, or anywhere else in the world has, caramel bars.
okay, it does specify he came down to Earth. But Earth isn't capitalized. So, again, depending on how you want to twist it and pick it apart, the original question still remains.
Oh, yes, I was going to say, it's not clear like Humpty Dumpty, He was just a person. They never mentioned that he was an egg. Fell and splattered all over the place. It would have been funny if they mentioned they just cleaned him up with a shovel or something. Or a mop. Oh, excuse me. That was disgusting. All right. We're almost done this here, folks. So make sure you lock in your chosen number to perhaps win yourself something interesting today. Then you can show it off to your friends when it's on your fridge. You'd be like, yep, Dirty Fylth sent this to me. There was cat fuzz in it. And I had a massive asthma attack and my eyeballs swelled up and my breathing got all hard and I was wheezing and nearly died, but I got this drawing now. Just killing my audience. Okie dokie. I'll have to do a little bit of extra details on this because some of the coloring is not to my specific likings. It's very important to do that because, as an artist, you generally find all the bad things about your art and You pick it apart and you're brutal to it, and everybody else says it's nice. And you're like, nah, you're just saying that. It's like when your mom tells you you're cool. Are you really cool? Yeah, I'm cool. My mom says I'm cool, so I'm going with that. But here we go. Most of these are going to probably end up in these little short comics that I do. These are going to end up in my little magazine thing that I'm going to work on after my third book.
Vino says, can you buy an extra number with a super sticker?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, thanks for the super sticker. Australian $1.99 is, let me check on my exchange rate here. That's $75 Canadian. Thanks, Baked Beano. The cats will get all the snacks. Ooh, and you know what? If you go and buy Dave Scott underwear, well, you can get a free entry as well into the drawings. No, you don't have to share the picture with anybody. Well, you could if you want. It's all up to you. And if you don't wear underwear, you could buy that, and that could be your first piece of underwear you wear. You'd be like, the only underwear I have is Dave's face on it. They should have a... Nah, I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to leave that one out. I'll tell you after if I remember. Oh, boy. Sometimes they kill me. All right, get a little bit of detail here. A little extra ink action. It just makes everything pop all nice. Because you can't just leave everything flat. Like a lying liar who lies. Need a little bit of black in there. Darken up my gray. There we go. And get this light post all nicely done. There, it's really starting to look good. Get that goblin a little more detail orientated. I think it's the correct. Yeah, I was about to say it's not the correct wording. You know, for a guy that reads a lot, I sometimes not very good with it. There we go. It may not look like much on the internet, but trust me, it looks a lot better in person. Dave invited me to the Caribou Con thing this year. Really tempted to go. But I'm going to be fairly poor after moving into my house, so I don't know if I'll have any spare time to travel all the way up to the mountains of BC and then probably get abducted by aliens and get in trouble when I don't show up to work on Monday. Like, Klaus, where were you? I was abducted by aliens. Sure you were. The guy that talks about aliens got abducted by aliens. That doesn't happen. It only happens to people that don't talk about aliens. And then they get all wigged out about it. And then people think they're weird when they talk about it. Alrighty. Almost done here, folks. Bear with me. I have to name this one as well. Then we'll go to the best part of it all, giving away a drawing. So yes, you must have a physical mailing address or a post office box of some sort. And then once we roll some dice, someone will win a prize and everybody else will have to wait till next weekend. So you'll have to come back next weekend. And the one after that. And then the only foreseeable Saturday I don't think we'll be doing is July 11th. Because the art walk is the 10th to the 13th. Or 10th to the 12th, rather. I will be there. Foxx will be there, pending she doesn't get abducted by aliens. Or she has to go and bulldoze a house and rebuild it of some sort. All right, actually, it's good to put a little extra on here. There we go. Then I see that I forgot some line action here. Gotta connect everything so it all fits together very nicely. Yes. And then get the trees as well. Make them pop out. Damn cat fuzz. Just everywhere, I tell you. Yes, this is probably going to be, I'm probably going to say it's going to be about 4 or 5 drawings total. And then I'll put them in the little magazine that I'm going to make, along with some of my other short drawings, comic type things that I've been working on. Look at that. There we go. Then, I don't know when that'll be out. That'll probably be out after summer at some point in time. But as it stands, you can go to There's it there. You can go to Amazon.com and type in Cryptid Cartoons with Dirty Fylth. By Klaus Meidnar, rather. There's volume 1 and 2 in there. And you could buy one for yourself and one for your mom. She'll probably keep it under her mattress. Alrighty. There we go. Let's get the old signature on here. What's the date today? 21. Yes, it's my mom's birthday, 21st. Oh, swindling. She's going to get pizza and she doesn't even realize it, even though I just told her previously. 21. There we go. I always like to write this on here, even though I sign the actual drawing itself, because somebody ever opens it up. And this is the Magic Dance, page 1. Put it in Roman numerals, as my Roman ancestors would be upset if I didn't. All right, where's the old? There they are. Look at how nice that looks. Let's zoom in a little bit, shall we? There we go. Hello. Oh, hey, PNL podcast folks. Hope you guys are doing great way over there in your weird time zone, half an hour ahead of the rest of the world, because that's what you do in the gigantic rock. All right. Oh, by the way, if you're interested, you have to choose a number between 1 and 100, and I'm going to roll some dice, and somebody will win this fabulous drawing here. You have to have a physical mailing address, by the way, or a post office box. So pick a number between 1 and 100. We'll write that down. I'm going to roll some dice here in a moment. Has 22 been taken yet?
No.
Okay. All right, folks. I think there's a little drum roll thing in here.
Dr. Bob 67 has been taken.
Dr. Bob 67 has been taken. You must choose another one, because we want somebody to win. Well, somebody's going to win. It's just a matter of time. But yes, this drawing will come to you.
70 is good.
70 is good. All right. Here we go. So this is how it works. Roll the dice. This counts as the 10s. This counts as the 1s. Whoever's closest to it wins. So yes, here we go. Good luck, folks. May Opon's luck be upon you. Or any other gods that you want to wish for. Say a prayer for them now. Oh, look at that. 66 is the winner. Did anybody pick 66?
No, but happy birthday to Mom.
Oh, look at that. Swindlin won.
She picked 67.
Right on, Swindlin. Well, look at that. She left and won.
Yep.
Well, cool. Looks like my mom wins. And it's her birthday, too.
Yeah.
How fitting. That can't be fixed, folks, by the way. Because trust me, these dice are not fixed. I wouldn't do anything like that. Anyways, I would like to say thanks for everyone for coming out. I'm going to wrap that up for my mom. And next weekend, I will be back with more drawings. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday or Sunday. Maybe you're a time traveler and you're just going to be here for a while and you go back to your normal time. But yes, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. And you guys have a wonderful Saturday. I will see you next week. And don't forget, check out Dave Scott during the week. I believe he's back Tuesday. Let me just check really quick here, because I have access to all the secret information right at my fingertips. And also, don't forget to go to the Spaced Out Radio website, buy some fancy gear, and take a picture of it, of you wearing it, and send it to Dave. Even if you buy the underwear, I guess send it to Dave too. That'll make him feel happy. Let me see here. What time is Dave back? My slow Canadian internet's taking a second here, folks. So bear with me. Yes, Dave is back on Tuesday. So yes, everyone have a wonderful rest of your day, and we shall see you in the future. Remain dauntless. Tschüss.